Hey guys, Ed from Paranormal Link, Ohio here, back at it again with another podcast episode. Guys, tonight's podcast episode is about the haunted Kehoe house. Wait till you hear about this place, guys. Again, I get all my research online and in books. I write everything down and I read from my notes. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. Built on Columbia Square in Savannah, Georgia, the Kehoe house was completed in May of 1892. It was built for William Kehoe and his family. They lived in the house for a number of years with their children. It is known that some of their children passed away inside the house. Guests who stay at the Kehoe house have reported all sorts of haunted events happening to them while staying at the Kehoe house. With children having passed away in the home, it is no coincidence that the ghosts of children are some of the most reported ghostly occurrences in the house. One of the stories that won't die, despite being debunked pretty heavily, is the story of two of the Kehoe children getting stuck in the chimney. If you believe the rumors, they were never able to escape and died in that chimney. The story goes that one day, Mrs. Kehoe came home to find two of her children missing. In a panic, she looked everywhere, but they were nowhere to be found. Sometime later, something smelling bad in the house. This led to the Kehoe family to look in the chimney, where they found the bodies of these two children. Fortunately, this never happened. But the fact still remains that many people who have stayed at the Kehoe house have experienced paranormal happenings that involve the ghosts of children. So what is going on here? One possible explanation can be found when you consider residential hauntings. Residential hauntings are when events or sounds from the past seemingly replay themselves in a haunted location. We know that many children have lived in the Kehoe house, well before it was known as a haunted bed and breakfast. Is it possible that what the Kehoe's guests are experiencing is actually the residual imprints that those children left on the house? It is possible. We haven't heard any stories where the ghosts of these children seem to interact with the living. Instead, it just seems to be the sounds of children playing. This makes us believe that when it comes to the ghosts of children at the Kehoe house, that a residual haunting is happening there. Another ghostly experience that occurs at the Kehoe house is the smell of perfumes from an age past have also been noticed wafting their way through the hallways or bedrooms of this haunted Savannah bed and breakfast. Now, being able to explain away some of the hauntings at the Kehoe house doesn't explain some of the other hauntings and the encounters with ghosts in the Kehoe house. At least one of the ghosts here seemed to be the intelligent variety. An intelligent haunting is one where the ghost or spirit or entity appears to recognize the living and can interact with them at will. And we know that this happens at the Kehoe house. This might explain why the guests of the Kehoe house also often report the feeling of someone touching them while they sleep. Numerous people who have stayed at the Kehoe house have reported the ghostly phenomena. Imagine laying in bed peacefully, relaxing, after a long day of exploring Savannah. The next thing you know, you feel a phantom hand on your head, or maybe it grabbed your arm. Alarming. I know. I would say it certainly could be, especially if you're not expecting it. And then again, who would be expecting to be grabbed by a ghost while trying to relax? Well, if you knew that the Kehoe house is well known as one of the most haunted places in Savannah, maybe you were expecting it. Regardless, this shows us that not all of the ghosts at the Kehoe house are residual in nature. There are certainly a few intelligent ghosts there as well, fully aware of the world we are living in. If you're looking to stay in one of the Savannah's finest bed and breakfasts, the Kehoe house is certainly a place you should consider. You never know. You may just have a run-in with one of Savannah's famous ghosts. Alright. The Kehoe house can be found at 123 Haversham Street on Columbia Square. The Kehoe house is not open to the public, so please do not go there expecting to look around for the ghosts which haunt this amazing bed and breakfast. You have to make a reservation and spend the night there just like everybody else. Now, they do hold where you call ahead and say, hey, I'm a paranormal investigator, would like to investigate the Kehoe house, and they have stuff like that for you too. Or you could just book a room and just investigate the room. Lots of paranormal investigators have stayed at the Kehoe house and caught many things. This is on my bucket list to go see and investigate. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. I enjoyed doing everything, all the research for it. Thank you guys so much again for everything, the love, the support. I know I say that every single episode, and I sound like a broken record, or I sound like I'm just saying it to just, I don't know, bullcrap you. But it's true. I do all this stuff for you guys. I love each and every single one of you, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you being here to listen to the show, being on our social media, you know, liking and comment, sharing and everything, or just there to look at stuff. I cannot tell you enough how much I appreciate it. We are now able to do subscriptions on Spotify and Spotify for podcasters, and that opens up a whole more array of things for you guys. You get behind the scenes footage, you get episodes that are not shared to non-subscribers, you also get early access to shows, and you get to see some behind the scenes live footage. And if you guys do, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. You know, I'm not here to make money. I'm here to entertain you guys and give you guys the content that you want. So, but with the subscriptions, it helps grow everything. It helps us get equipment. It helps us get to where we need to go. It helps us to do the investigating. It helps with everything. But again, guys, you do not have to do it if you don't want to. It's just there, and you know, in case you do. But again, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming and listening, and you will hear me tomorrow night. Thanks. Bye, everyone.